So David Cameron was found to be doing lobbying when he wasn't a lobbyist, but he was working for... Basically, that whole story, I don't understand it enough to do any jokes. So I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to talk about this one instead. About Sir James Dyson, because then we can do jokes about vacuum cleaners. There is going to be an inquiry into the texting between James Dyson and our Prime Minister Boris Johnson, where he texted about working on the ventilator problem back in the day at the start of the lockdown, and he was asking that if some of his staff come over here, could they not pay UK rates of tax? Because James Dyson worked out that if people could do the work without paying UK tax, they could really clean up.
So the whole piece is going to be this.
Couldn't do that about the David Cameron one. I don't understand what he's... If he's not going near a pig, I got no jokes about the guy. James Dyson, boom. And look, as we eventually found out, James Dyson didn't actually work on any ventilators. And I think it's probably for the best that Dyson didn't make any of our ventilators. Have you seen how powerful their hand dryers are? If you would have been on a Dyson ventilator, you'd have been blown up like a party balloon. Yeah. And then if the seal breaks, you go flying around the hospital just... Oh, there's Gran. So I'm glad that he didn't actually do it. But we should still ask some questions about if it's okay to text the Prime Minister to be like, can you sort me a little bit of... And as we saw, as we read more of the story, that there's promise that they will have an internal inquiry into how private text messages were leaked. So this is not about whether they did it right or wrong. They're having an inquiry into why they got caught. I will promise that I will buy a burner phone to make sure that it doesn't happen again. I mean, this is like getting pulled over by the police and going, officer, I guarantee you I will never speed near a speed camera ever again. I will do whatever I can to make sure I don't get caught. Bye. So it's difficult to know whether it's right or wrong, because at the time it was a lot of pressure to try and get some of these ventilators. But the whole fact, because he had the phone number for Boris Johnson, he could get in touch and be like, all right, can we sort out a little bit of, sort it out? And Boris Johnson was like, I'm in charge of all the money around here, mate. I'll sort it out. Not the best impression I've ever done of him, but he makes...
It sounds just like him.
But
to me.
I mean, that's how the world works, really, isn't it? It's not what you know, it's who you know. But when it's the Prime Minister that you're using, so he can be like, I'm in charge of all the dosh, it does feel a bit weird. Like, I've got problems, but I don't contact the Prime Minister to get them sorted. For example, it's not to the same scale, but I've been doing stuff in the garden, which means I've got lots of bags of soil that you can't put in the brown bin because you can't put soil in there. There's no space in the black bin. So I'm going to have to put this... to take it down to the waste disposal place, which they charge, and also I can't fit it in the car, so I'm going to have to pay a guy to put it in a van to take it down there. Now, I do actually have, from my days working at the BBC, I got Boris Johnson's number. So what I could do is get in touch with him and send him a little message, just to see if he can sort out my... So there we go. There's first message. Hi, BJ, long time no see. And then we can carry on with the show and see if he gets in touch. Sorry, I think I've got one.
Oh, that was quick.
Sorry, do I know you? That's a bit harsh, isn't it? But, he knows a lot of people. Hang on, let me send. There you go. We met at a business do Kensington a while back. See if that jogs his memory. See if he remembers who I am.
Subtle.
Hang on, I've got another one. Are you the leggy one? I mean, I kind of am. 6'2", inside leg 34 inches. All right, hang on, let me send him another one. There we go. All right. I suppose I am. Can't I ask for a favour? I'm in a little trouble. Let's see if he gets back to me on that one. See what he makes out of the... Hang on, there he is again. Oh God, you too. Guess he's getting a lot of gardening-related requests. These. There we go. Yep. Took me a long while to type that. Yep, didn't it? And then we'll just see how he gets in. Well, he's back again. How much to make it go away? Oh, maybe he is helping me out with it. There you go. Really, it's so kind of you. I think it's nice to help him out with these kind of issues, isn't it? Because you never know. Hang on. Don't feel special. You're the third one this week. Interesting. I guess Boris Johnson is helping a lot of people out with getting rid of their garden waste. Thank you for watching this from Comic Solving Problems.
And if you feel like it, go ahead and like the video.
Or subscribe. Commitment.